Hello guys, welcome to my third video, and in this video we're gonna talk about we're going to dive much deeper into text formatting and how to insert images, how to insert pictures, how to insert audios in our HTML file, as well as drawing tables. But we're gonna first talk about text formatting. So after opening VS Code, we're gonna write the basic code for HTML. Then let's say HTML tutorial. This is the title, HTML tutorial. Then here we're gonna start with any text, like maybe we're gonna say HTML as our heading, HTML, like this. Then we wanna define what HTML stands for. HTML stands for hypertext. Actually, let me just copy this text because our major concern is just how do we format text. So let me first search what is HTML, and we're just gonna copy this text. We're gonna just copy this text. Then after copying, then we go back here, then where we paste it here, just like this. We gotta paste it here. So now, so this is our text, right? But the biggest problem is we cannot we can't start this. This text is written is in HTML. You notice there are some returns. I've put there are these are different lines: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are kind of eight lines, but the biggest problem is it's gonna span on just one line or maybe two, just because we haven't put any markup. So we gotta put some markup so as it shows on different lines. Anyway, let us go where we saved our file. And let's see. Let's go to our text editor. No, 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 no. Let's try to go to our text editor. I think it's yeah, here it is. So as I told you, it's gonna span on just three lanes, and yet they were many lanes. So if you wanna make it span on more than one lane, you're gonna need to add here every place where you want it to span, you add a BR tag. That's the tag called BR, this BR tag. Let us put it everywhere in every place where we want to span, where we want it to. So as you see, after putting the BR tag actually stands for line break. So it inserts line break once you put it there. But if you want your program to be more robust or maybe to be more beautiful, then you're gonna wrap every line of code inside what we call the P tag, which stands for paragraph. Like for example, want to make this to be inside the P tag. Even if we remove this, we can we no longer need these BRs because we're gonna wrap everything inside the B tags. I mean, no, not B, but P tags. Yes, code. So we're gonna put this inside the B tag also. We're gonna put it inside P. So we're also gonna put this inside P. So just wrap everything inside the P tags. and it's still gonna work the same way it did with the tag. The best, it just automatically adds a lane break. P adds a lane break automatically. There are some tags that add an automatic lane break, like this P tag. There are other tags like H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, and H6. They also add automatic lane breaks. Mm, this also, I'm gonna put a P tag here. Then finally here. Ah, so we need to wrap this inside here. All right. So it's gonna be the same. You notice that it doesn't actually just add an automatic line break, but it also puts some space between these lines. So just because P stands for paragraph, and here we're just we're just making a paragraph. So if we wanna bold some text, you may use strong or B. So you may wrap it inside the B tag. Like for example, you say B just like this, then you come to the end of that text and you put B just like that. It's like this. However, I'm just gonna copy this because this HTML word, I just wanna replace it everywhere. Everything, I wanna bold everything here. So let's bold this, all of this. Yeah. So all of that is inside the B tag. And now B stands for bold, and that's why you see it being bold. And if you wanna bold this too, what's on here? Where? Sorry, maybe. So if you wanna bold this, mm, bold again. So yeah, that's how it is. But if you wanna use like we wanna make the text big and bold, then we're gonna wrap it inside what we call the H1 tag. So this is the H1 tag, just like this. We call it the H1 tag. Therefore, it's over earlier hapo sebo hapo the two so we can use the H1 tag. You notice if we use H1 tag, this H1 tag is gonna make the text big and thick. It's gonna thicken the text and make it relatively bigger. The the higher the number, the smaller the text. So meaning H1 is the biggest, and if you want to make it smaller, then you're gonna use H2. Then it's gonna be a relatively smaller. H2 is smaller than H1, and as the number increases, the size of the text decreases as well. Now, how about inserting images? If you wanna insert an image, then you're gonna use Oh, let's talk about italicizing. Italicizing, if we want to italicize something, we're going to use I. Just wrap text inside the I tag, just like this. Like for example, if you want to italicize this, then we're just going to use that. And if you want to underline it, just use U. Just use U. Let me look for some paragraph. So if we use the U tag, no, not this. U. If you use the U tag, that's gonna be underlined. Like let's try to underline all this. And you see what do I actually mean? So if you refresh, you notice that this text is underlined actually. So now, how about if we wanna insert images? Because that's the basic text formatting, like bolding, underlining, italicizing, and sometimes straight through. You may wanna straight through. Yeah, sometimes you may wanna straight through the text. Then we're gonna use the del tag. Is it del? But this tag is kinda, if I'm uncertain, it might be deprecated due to the HTML version. But let me see. Yeah. So if you want to strike through it, this is sometimes when you go to alibaba.com or maybe gg.ug. So, or maybe some websites is where you'll find some money or maybe price of it, price of a product, which was the initial price, and then they strike through it and they put some other product just to show you that maybe this was the initial price, but it's now lowered. Yeah, some website like maybe I think Alibaba.com uses that, and Amazon maybe. Yeah. So Del for striking through, B for bold, U for underline, I for italics. And you know what? You can also use EM for italics. EM, because EM stands for emphasis. Yeah, so it notice that this has turned to italics, and you may use the strong tag to mean bold. Yeah, you may use the word strong to mean bolding. Like for example, here, if I replace this with strong, it's gonna do the same job. Strong, 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 strong. Yeah, like this, strong. It's gonna do the same job. You notice that there is no big change just because it's doing the same thing. If it it wouldn't be, if it wasn't doing the same job, then there would be a change, but there is no big change. You can't detect which one did I put, whose code did I change. So let's move on to adding images. Adding images. How do you add an image in HTML tag? Actually, in HTML, in our HTML web page. This is pretty much simple. You just use the img tag with the src attribute. Make sure you have this src equals to, and then open and closing quote. And inside the quotes is where you're going to put the URL for your image. And the best way to do that is to get an image on your computer where it exactly resides. Look for an image anywhere else in your computer. Look for that image where it resides. I don't know. Let me look for an image. Let me see. We have an image, a good image right here. I see this little boy. Let me see. Yeah, I think let's use this image for demonstration purposes. So copy that image. Look for the image. You copy, 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 copy. I don't see it. Okay, let's Control C, Control C. Then you go to the folder where your project is. You put that image like that. Then rename it. You give it a good name, like maybe IMG, and make sure you know the actual file extension, because the file extension is crucial. So this is JPG, yeah, because it's a JPEG file. So this is what we need. We need img.jpg. So once you come here, inside the src, you're gonna put the file name, and then you end with JPG. You notice that VS Code has already detected the image. And once we try to refresh here in the browser, the image is gonna show up. Boom, here is the image, as you can see it. And you can resize the image by just giving it width and height attributes. Once you give it the width attribute, you like this. You can see width like this, and then you set the number of pixels you want it to have, like maybe for example 360 pixels, and then let's give it height of 720 pixels. But this is gonna be big, but this is just demonstration. Boom. So when you see the image is relatively bigger, but let's change this to 720. for uniformity. Yeah, you know this it's really bigger. So how about if we were to add a video? Mm. The same convention is used. However, here we don't use the IMG tag. We use the video tag. Use the video tag, not VD, but it's the complete word video with the SRC. We also gonna look for the video on your computer and you put it inside the audio. Like maybe let me see. Maybe let me put this video, right? Yeah, let's put this video. This video is cool. Yeah, the video is cool. It's really cool. It's pretty much cool. Yeah, let's copy this video and we put it here. So it's HTML space intro dot, I don't know, is it MP4? Let's look for the file extension and see. Yeah, it's dot MP4. So we're gonna come here, then we say HTML intro dot MP4, just like that. And then you save. Once you save, the video is gonna show up in the browser. Let's try to refresh and see whether we have a video right here. Boom. As you can see, we have a video, but the video isn't playing because something is missing. What's missing? Let us try to add some more attributes. One, we have the we call it controls. These controls, because the video doesn't have controls, so we're gonna put controls attribute. Yeah, this is enough for this video to show up here, by the way. So let's try to refresh in the browser and we see whether the video can have controls. Yeah, notice this video is having controls, but it's kind of very big compared to the browser. You see, I just have to browse, actually scroll right to left and up and down because the video is spanning the whole browser. So how are we gonna tackle this? So we're just gonna use width and height attribute so as to define how much width, what's the width, or how much space should it take, wide, how much weight will be the video. How wide is the video now? The video, this is our video with controls and it's not actually, so this is not magic. Sometimes you see videos on YouTube. This is not magic. You can also create your own videos and we can play it. Hey, hello guys, what's up guys? So as you can see, the video works very well. There is this full screen control. As you see, the control works very well. We also have this playing picture. All of this can work very, very, very well. And you can also increase or remove or decrease the audio of the video. As you can see, the video is playing, but I've muted the audio. Oh, let me say this for everything works very, very much fine. How about audio? Let's talk about adding audio. Audio is gonna use the same tag. We're also gonna use the audio tag, just like that. And we also define, look for the audio, look for an audio file, look for maybe for some music. Like, is it okay to use Alan Walker's audio? Let me use Alan Walker's audio because I think Alan Walker doesn't love, I love his songs better. So let me use Alan Walker's file, just for example. So let's put it here. Let's rename it to give it a very short name. It's Walker.mp3. Yeah, Walker. Then inside the SRC, we're gonna put Walker.mp3, just like that. And we're also gonna specify this controls attribute, because if you don't specify, the audio is gonna show up, but it's not gonna play, it's not gonna show anything. So let's refresh and see. So boom, you see it down here, and the audio works pretty much fine and well. Let's try out. Set my heart on fire. As you can see, the audio works very fine. So if you've loved the video, if the video was straightforward for you, you can hit the subscribe button and you click the bell so as you can receive notifications whenever I upload new videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.